You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at point. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Carter, a screen on Avdia. Banchero drives. Suggs outside. Clock at 4. Back to Banchero. This one for 3. Portland with a rebound. Sharpe passes to Holiday. Now here's Klingon. He's checked by Carter. Outside Kamara. Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. And Klingon pulls it down.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
The drive by Holiday. And he buries his first look.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Now here's Banchero. And Klingon pulls it down.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
It's Sharpe on the wing, guarded by Bane. The three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner against Avdia. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Klingon. Back to Holiday. And here's Klingon. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Suggs outside. Down low. Here's Banchero. That shot missing. Nice D from Avdia. Kamara into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player, and his motor is revved up that way. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told a team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Orlando with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Bane. From downtown, knocks down the triple.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Now Holiday. He got a piece of it.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Banchero outside. Takes one from 10 feet, and Orlando tacks on 2 more. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Sharpe finds Holiday. Back to Sharpe. Klingon with a screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Carter, a screen on Avdia. And Carroll passes to Carter. Back to Ben Carroll. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. Holiday sinks the tray. Holiday's got 5 points.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Sharp against Bain. Suggs surveys the D. Here's Ben Carroll. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Sharp. Now here's Avdia. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
To halt the run. And Ben Carroll with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. He's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back over to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Now here's Suggs. Carter finds Wagner. From the top of the key. No good there. Great D that time from Kamara. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. Offensive rebound.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Black checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Suggs. Then for Portland, Jeremy Grant comes in for Holiday. And Murray subbed in for Kamara. Wagner, the pass to Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Ben Carroll the screen. And another miss by Orlando. Trailblazers lead by 4. Avdia outside. Back to Grant. Outside Sharp. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Carter. Pass to Black. Back to Carter. Jones from outside. Portland grabs the miss. Inside. And stolen by Ben Carroll. Outside Jones. Back to Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
And this is why you must push Ben Carroll out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Grant outside. Launches a 3. That shot off. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Ben Carroll. And Avdia comes to help. Wagner for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Stolen by Carter. Pass to Wagner. And Carroll outside. Carter, a screen on Grant. Outside Carter. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Murray. Grant in the post. Guarded by Ben Carroll. And stolen by Ben Carroll. Here's Wagner. Black outside. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Avdia. Grant finds Avdia. Grant the screen. Avdia outside. To snap the cold streak. Offensive board.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
They've got Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Black out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Rupert, and it's Bain with the rebound.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Picked by Isaac from the arc. Bain, no good. Trailblazers lead by 3. Gets stolen by Isaac. Right wing. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Love grabs the miss.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Pass to Grant. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Cook, he's checked in for Love. Portland moving it around. Misses from close range. Magic trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Suggs. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Cook. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Rupert. Over to the left wing. Here's Cook. He's covered by Suggs. Oh, it's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
The first one falls. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, BA. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Denny Avdia's checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Cook. And Holiday subbed in for Rupert. Back to Holiday. From 9 feet. That went off the back iron and out. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Bain against Grant. Bain, the pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Over Holiday. Some solid defense from Holiday. Portland leading. Pass to Kamara. And here's Grant. shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Bain. Black outside. Suggs outside. Matase up top. The Magic need to put one up here. Lets it fly. Suggs no good. For Portland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Matase. Black with it. Working on Grant. Suggs left side. Pass to Grant. Now here's Kamara. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Kamara. Lets it go from deep. Orlando with a rebound. Matase's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's De Silva. Fires in the triple. De Silva's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
So for the Magic, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva, and Franz Wagner's subbed in for Black. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And Portland has possession, trailing by 2. Holiday looking for an opening. And there's Klingon on the assist by Holiday. Klingon's got 10 points in the game.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
And Carroll finds Bain. Shot clock at 6. Suggs outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Abdi outside. To the inside. Stolen by Bain. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Here's Banchero. The 3. The shot, no good. Nice D from Avdia. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Fires from the wing. And he can't get that one. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Bain, the pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Matase a screen on Holiday. And he comes up with a bucket. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Goga Bitadze picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Bitadze. And Black subbed in for Bain. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia finds Sharp. Tipped and stolen by Suggs. Pass to Ben Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Isaac. Here's Ben Carroll. Plenty of space. Nails the wide open jumper. Ben Carroll's got 13.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Three-pointer Sharp. Orlando with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Avdia with a steal. Clingan with the ball. Guarded now by Black. Pass to Kamara. To the paint. And here's Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul. Called on Donovan Clingan. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Black. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Carter. Pass to Ben Carroll. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Up top, Kamara. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Clingan with a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Holiday. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
To the left wing. To the middle. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
Wagner, the pass to Bain. From outside the arc, Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Avdia, screen on Wagner. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Clingan. Magic trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Kamara. Avdia outside. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Portland leading by 5. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Klingon in at the center position. Pass to Sharp. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bain. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders." There's a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Guys, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Carter. Jacks up a 3, and Klingon pulls it down. Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Camara off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Down low. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Pass to Camara. Sharp up top. On the wing, Holiday. There's a screen by Camara. Again, the miss by Portland. Magic trail by 3. Here's Bain. Here's Banchero. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Holiday against Suggs. Holiday passes to Sharp. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Outside Sharp. Avdia, right side. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. Floats one up. To the inside. Camara, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Such a high IQ player. Holiday can just see things out there other guys miss.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Now here's Klingon. He's checked by Carter. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer Sharp. Outside Holiday. Klingon with a screen. To the paint. No good on the shot. Oh, nice D from Carter. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Avdia. Banchero with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Holiday against Suggs for 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here are the Magic now. A big stretch here going, 10-2. On the wing, Bain. Back to Bankero. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Bankero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Now here's Abdia. He's got 5. Holiday up top. He's covered by Suggs. 3 on the clock. 3-pointer sharp. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday against Suggs. Back to Payne. That one drops for him. Payne's got 7 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Right side, Holiday. Shot to stop the run. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Carter. Now here's Bankero. And here's Payne, started by Sharp, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
Black's checked in for Suggs. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. 9-point game. Outside Sharp. Pass to Grant. Outside Kamara. Now Sharp. Guarded by Bain. Goes up at the elbow. And he hits the jump shot.
Man, it's nice to see Grant work his jump shot. I mean, if the defense is going to give it to him, he doesn't have any issue taking it, and he should because he's a reliable shooter.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Black with it. Now Sharp defending. And Wagner gets it to go.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Kamara. There's a screen. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 9. Outside Bain. Fires from deep. Sharp grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Bankero outside. Carter, a screen on Grant. From deep, Bankero.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Grant in the post. Working on Bankero. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer Sharp. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bankero's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Oh, Bankero throws it down.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too, as an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his. That's impressive.
Clingan with a screen. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Holiday, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Grant. Takes the 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound. And Caro surveys. Kamara on the double. Here's Black. Holiday grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Grant. Three-pointer. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Bain, the pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. Banchero the screen. From deep, Bain. Rebounded by Kamara.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Clingan.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Magic leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Black outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Franz Wagner so poised as a player. Didn't allow that shot clock situation to throw him off at all.
Holiday from long range. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Suggs. He's out there with Anthony Black. Goga Batadze is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to Suggs. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Avdia. Murray, a screen on Wagner. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs finds Batadze. Back to Suggs. Pass to De Silva. The shot misses. And so Murray will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Suggs. Out to the right wing. Black with it. Here's Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Murray, no good. Magic leading by 13. Pass to Wagner. fires from 14.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Grant. Grant's got 3 assists in the game.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Wagner, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Blazers trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Avdia, screen on Wagner. Grant against Wagner. From the wing, Grant's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Good on the bucket.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Suggs outside. Pass to Batase. Wagner outside. Over Grant. Orlando again missing. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Rupert. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Wing shot on the way. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Murray. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Magic leading by 7. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Desmond Bane in for Suggs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, you Ford. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Banchero in the post. Defended by Avdia. Banchero no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Sharp against Bane. Black outside. 6 to shoot. That one's good. Nothing but net. Black's got 4 points in the quarter. Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp. Back to Holiday. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Black. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Kamara, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And it's Wagner missing. Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Down low. Stolen by Carter. Inside. Avdia with a steal. Outside Holiday. Avdia, screen on Wagner. Kept alive. Klingon. That shot, no good. Orlando leading by 9. Banchero outside. Over Avdia. That one a little long.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Sharp against Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Holiday. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The crossover, Klingon with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Pass to Kamara. Over Wagner. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Orlando shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Magic lead by 11.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Now Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Wagner with a steal. Now Suggs. Here's Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kane against Sharp. Now Avdia. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Carter, a screen on Sharp. Bang! The 3 is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Blazers trail by 9. Outside Sharp from downtown. And Banchero pulls it down.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
Blazers ball.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
There's a screen by Kamara. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Orlando takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.